Hey, good morning, good afternoon, happy whatever day it is. But today, if we were in the book, it would be, if we were started on January 9th, it would be February 18th. However, because you're starting whenever you started, and if you made it this far, congratulations. Yay, 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 yay. Today is going to be your 49th day. That's awesome. That's awesome. And the way this book is designed, I think I've said it before numerous times, it's a daily reflection. Hit it in the morning, hit it at night. Keep yourself focused on positive things and your momentum forward. And the only thing that I ever really need to do to keep myself moving on the right path and being successful is just don't drink. And then my next part is getting involved in my daily reflections, getting involved in my program first, talking to my sponsor, and then getting out to meetings every day. So thank you for your time. Here we go. The love in their eyes was yesterday. Today, our paths are our own. There was nothing left for us but to pick up the simple kit of spiritual tools laid at our feet. My first attempt at the steps was one of obligation and necessity, which resulted in a deep feeling of discouragement in the face of all those adverbs. Courageously, completely, humbly, directly, and only. I considered Bill W. fortunate to have gone through such a major, even sensational spiritual experience. I had to discover, as time went on, that my path was my own. It's deep, huh? Path is your own. After a few 24 hours in the AA fellowship, thanks especially to the sharing of members in the meetings, I understood that everyone gradually finds his or her own pace in moving through the steps. Through progressive means, I try to live according to those suggested principles. As a result of these steps, I can say today that my attitude towards life, people, and towards anything having to do with God has been transformed and improved. Our paths are our own, but our paths are a lot easier to travel when we have like-minded people who are loving and giving around us. And that's what the fellowship truly brings as far as I'm concerned. I think one of the biggest reasons why AA never stuck with me was not only was I a hardhead, like, typical Polish hardhead. I wear a hard hat because my head is so hard. And, I just never found the fellowship, never found the love, never found the people that I could relate to. I've struggled with that my whole life. When I grew up in Chicago as a young kid, all through my life, it was a different time. When I got to San Francisco and California back in 87, how old is this guy? 87, yeah, I got there and everything just blossomed. What a beautiful, beautiful city. Beautiful people. I mean, more open, more, alive. Totally different than, Chicago. Well, probably the biggest thing, I'll get into it later, but the point being is find your people. Go to as many meetings as you can in different environments and find people that you can relate to. And then start trying to relate with these people and get yourself a sponsor, get a traveling partner, somebody's going to pick you up or take you to a meeting. Get into an environment where you're living, just even if it's 30 days or 60 days, if you don't go to like a rehab center or something, where you're in an environment where you're only with sober people, where you have to be tested for booze, you have to be tested for drugs. Get into that environment. Get yourself into this, like I keep talking about it. By now you're like, I get it. But yeah, that's the thing about this program. You don't have to get anything more than just don't drink and keep your thoughts directed, positive, and on the way forward. The rest is behind. It's the serenity prayer. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Can't change things. The courage to change the things I can, right now and in the present. And then the wisdom to know the difference. So what's the daily reflection to me? Keeping my finger on the trigger, keeping my foot on the gas or my foot on the brake, keeping myself in line with what the rules are. And the rules are don't drink, don't take drugs. Work your program, find something that makes you happy and do it. Find a new habit. I'm in the gym every day. I'm running stairs up and down. I'm walking all over the place. Why? Because I like to see things. I like to be around. I like to be out. Take time for yourself right now. It's very important. Always take time for yourself anyways. If you're serving of others, you're not serving yourself. So go for it. I really appreciate your time. I appreciate you liking, subscribing, commenting, following, and whatever you want to do out there that is positive. If you have some questions or care to share with me, love to hear from you. Have yourself a great day. I'm Brian. Looking forward to Daily Reflections tomorrow. Very powerful day. It's going to be day 50, and the headline is "I'm Not Different." Bye for now. Wish you the best.